Hello and good morning. I'm Dr. Reverend Ali Benjamin, or Reverend Dr. Ali Benjamin, and it is my great joy to be here celebrating this amazing day, Sunday, where many of us share a message of joy and creativity, and that's what I'm doing here on this New Thought Media Network platform for the very first time. We at the Satya Center are so thrilled to join the lineup of amazing spiritual centers and ministries, ministers, thought leaders that share their gifts and their light and their hope and their joy here every Sunday. And so welcome. If you're watching, I'd love to hear what you have to say. You can, if you're watching from Facebook or on YouTube, go ahead and write a comment. And I see that Michael is on. Hello, Michael. That's my beloved husband. And I'm so glad to be here. And I'm really glad that you're here too. And so Michael and I, we founded the Satya Center in 2009. And we are an independent, unique ministry. We bring most of our offerings forth online. And we do have a group of individuals that live here in the top of Utah area. And so we are so thrilled to be part of this community. And I am so thrilled to be able to share my message today. But before I get going, why don't we start with a little meditation? So wherever you are, stop what you're doing just for a moment and close your eyes, or you can keep them open. I have something special for you. So go ahead and take a breath and relax and bring all of your awareness into this moment. There's nowhere else to be and nothing else to do other than simply be here. Be here at the very center of your own life. Peaceful, grounded, connected, and just simply arrive. arrive and settle and become open to this message today. And as you become available, as you become receptive, realize that you are receiving a gift of presence, being present at the very center of your life. You are receiving a gift right now, the gift of being here, a spiritual being having a very human experience. And it is good and very good. And so as you receive the gift of presence, you receive the gift of life, maybe place your hand on your heart, acknowledging yourself, this moment, and all the blessings that you've received over the course of your lifetime. And take a deep breath and ground just a little bit deeper. Become present, available, and receptive to the best present ever. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And welcome back. So, this is such a season, this season of lights and gatherings, parties, opportunities to spend money and give and receive gifts. It can be quite overwhelming. And not all of us actually enjoy this time of year. Although we may have had wonderful memories in the past of celebrating these holidays, along the course of our lifetime, we may have lost someone. We may have had an illness. We may have changed our lives and moved into a new chapter that we're not quite comfortable with. And so when these seasons of celebration, especially this season that many of us celebrate as the Christmas celebration, the High Holy Holidays, these are times historically and traditionally we get together with our friends and family and we gather, we eat, we celebrate, and it can be challenging when we're not in a good place. And so we hear the term Blue Christmas. And many of us experience an overwhelming feeling of hesitation, even wanting to be around loved ones. I know for me, I lost a son 5 years ago. I lost my beloved stepmother this year, and my father in 2008 on Christmas Day. And I lost my mother-in-law, Carolyn, and my father-in-law, Jim, last year, well, a couple of years ago. And so when we lose people that are significant in our life, and we're coming upon a season where we're used to having them around, and they're not there. And we feel this urgency somehow, I know I do with grandchildren, to show up and celebrate and enjoy the Christmas spirit. There can be a bit of a tug, a polarity there of a desire, but also sort of holding back. And so I just want you to acknowledge that, feel the tension of that, and hold it lightly, because it could be a both and. You're here to show up as, rather than a deep blue experience, maybe it could be a light blue experience. That you can show up in the midst of the celebrations, being mindful of your energy, being mindful that you bring your particular unique spark of light into any situation. But it doesn't have to be a forced positivity or a forced effort to join in. Maybe it can be a more nuanced, subdued, light blue version of you. And so I offer that because today my message is about the best present ever. And the best present ever, what is that? When you think about, I know as a child, and I see my grandchildren doing this, they develop a wish list of things they want for Christmas, presents they want to receive for Christmas. And then they also take a look at their siblings and their parents and grandparents' wish lists that maybe they've asked for. What do you want, Nana? What do you want, Mom, Dad? And we all exchange these ideas of presents that we would like to receive and we would like to give. Well, many years ago, I sort of moved into a place of not liking all of the consumerism, of having some kind of pushback energy on actually participating in buying presents. And so I started only making presents, craft items, paintings, knitted hats, those kinds of things. And so I started giving those kinds of presents, hoping to sort of neutralize this overarching energy and emphasis on going to the store and spending hundreds of dollars on things that people may or may not even want or like or even use. And so I've kind of toned it down because I've given away so many knitted hats and so many crocheted coasters and paintings of mine. And so I've been deepening into this idea of what do we really want for Christmas? What's our biggest wish on the list? And so how do we identify what we can not only give in terms of items, of presents, but what we can give as our greatest gift, our greatest present ever. And it really is the present of ourselves. We are each of us here on this human earth evolutionary journey to bring the gift of ourself into time and space. We're here to give of ourselves, and what does that really mean? And so I developed a little guided imagery, if you will, and I'd like to take you on that. Because we can sit and wonder here on Sunday before Christmas. We can sit here and wonder, what is ours to give? What is our greatest present ever that we can bring to the stage of life? Like Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. We have an opportunity to identify what it is that will make the greatest impact in our circle of experience, in our circle of our family and friends, the very circle of our life. What we want to bring in so far as us as individuals, each of us here to bring forth the kingdom, the queendom of heaven, this invisible spirit, soul, energy, essence that comes with us showing up in our lives with this earth suit. We have this beautiful body, and we have this amazing ego structure, personality that's developed over time. But we also have this ineffable essence and energy that we bring forth into time and space that also impacts everyone and everything, because we're all connected in this one life, this one thing that's happening right now. So how do we get clearer on how we want to show up in the world in 2024? And so here's my little journey that I want to take you on with me right now. So if you will, close your eyes and just settle in and ground into that deep place of presence, and maybe take that journey from the head, sinking down into the heart space. And as you enter into the center of your being, the center of your soul, I want you to imagine, rewind until this time last year, when you were just anticipating the new year. It was 2022, and 2023 was just around the corner. I want you to think about your life as it was last December. Who you were last December, what was going on in your life, and how you showed up, and how you organized your time and energy, and what you gave your attention to. And just remember what it was like to be you 12 months ago. Did you like that person? Did you feel comfortable in your skin? Did you like the way you showed up and interacted with those around you? Did you enjoy what you were doing? And as you consider this, pay attention to those things, those memories that maybe aren't so pleasant. Maybe you are remembering a relationship that wasn't so easy, or a particular conversation that you had with someone, or a job that you had that maybe you didn't like, or maybe you did like. Maybe there are things that you're remembering that were going so well. You were with family. Whatever you're experiencing in your recollection a year ago, you have a chance to consider, what could I have brought to that situation? Who would I have preferred to be in the midst of my life in December 2022? And now we're going to press play and move ahead for a moment to January 2023. And just remember what was happening for you then. Did you enjoy it? Were there challenges? Were there great joys? Just reflect and just ask yourself, what would I have loved to have brought into that experience, that relationship, that conversation, that work, that maybe I wasn't aware of then 12 months or 11 months ago, but now I'm clearer as I recapitulate, as I go back and look at it and examine it, and I ask myself, who would I have liked to be in January, February, March, April? Throughout the course of your year in 2023, you have an opportunity to say, this is what happened. This is how I showed up. And I give thanks for all the ways I showed up, for all the people that showed up in my life, all the things that I participated in. But there was also opportunities for me to be a bit softer, to bring a bit more grace forward, to be a bit more creative, a little less anxious, a little more supportive of those around me. And so as you continue to consider how you would like to be, as we're on the very threshold here of 2024, we're about to reveal to ourselves the best present ever, which is you showing up as your most authentic you. The you that is just bubbling up, that seed that has been unearthed through this process, through this exploration of the last 12 months. There are things, qualities, attributes, ways of being, mindsets, new vibrant energy that wants to come forth by means of you. So open your eyes if you have them closed and just get a sense of that. There's a new you emerging. There's a new you that wants to come forth as never before. There's a particular calling that's happening for us right now in this season of celebration and light, for us to unwrap the present, meaning unwrap the present of the now moment, to be fully centered in your own life, to be open and available to revealing the best present ever, which is you, adopting these qualities that you have just identified: more energy, more peace, more creativity, more joy, more understanding, more quiet, more centeredness, more joy, more creativity. Whatever it is, it's yours to claim. It's yours to aim for. It's yours to declare and establish as the best present ever, because that's all of us really have. We get to identify those things that we're willing to give in terms of support and hope and joy and encouragement to our friends and our family, what we're here to receive, because part of getting a present, it's not only the receiving, it's also the giving. So we have to be aware of both. We have to be open to both, because if we're not, if we're just someone that gives, then we're not using this amazing law of circulation. We're not playing with this infinity symbol that says what you give, you receive, what you receive, you give. And because we're all one, we just get to play in this amazing field of give and take, of give, receive. And so as we open the present of the now moment, as we reveal our greatest desires as far as qualities and ways of being that we want to be in the world, we simply be it, and we open up and say to the universe, to our friends and family, I'm going to receive the gift of you, your energy, your presence. I'm going to take you in at a level that I maybe haven't up till this point. And so in this way, we begin to be a master of our own energy, a master of our own mind, because we're identifying the kinds of qualities that come along with thoughts, words, and we start to be masterful at creating a life of beauty, creating a life that is supportive of others, because we have a good sense. We've done the inner engineering. We've cleared out those things that haven't served us. We've identified them. We've identified those qualities, those limiting mindsets and we've let go. We let go. We forgive. We invite the spirit of forgiveness into our lives. We forgive everyone that we perceive, that our ego perceives has hurt us, done us wrong, didn't live up to our ego's expectations. We just bless that whole experience. We bless that story. We learn from it. We release those things. We let them go. And when we allow the spirit of forgiveness to flood our lives, and then we simply show up in the present moment, bearing the gift of our own becoming, bearing the gift that our soul has been knocking at the door of our heart to say, let me loose, let me free, let joy reign, let patience reign, let joy be the very motivating factor that is guiding me forward. Let that reign. And as we reveal the best present ever, we then unleash unbounded blessings onto this planet. Because what goes on right here and now, in this body, in your body right now, what goes on right here affects everything else, everyone else. And you unleash a tsunami of blessings by your willingness to be the best present ever. And so as you begin to be the best present ever, and I begin to be the best present ever, I encourage you to continue to think about this as you move through your holiday season, as you begin to interact with those around you. Remember, you're the gift. Show up consciously aware of that. So I'm really glad to have been able to be here today. You can learn more about us at our website, satyalive.org. And if you have something that you're going through, a challenge or a struggle, and you would like support, we have prayer pack practitioners on board right now, waiting to support you with whatever you're coming into alignment with. So don't hesitate to outreach to us. You can email us with a prayer request, and I will line you up with someone that can support you. And also, if you have experienced a miracle today, a blessing, a shift in consciousness today, and I have some affirmations here running across the ticker at the bottom there. And these I give from a place of love, joy, and plenty. Just think about that when you're giving the gift of your presence. And I receive with an open and thankful heart. These are affirmations. These are gifts for you to remind you of always giving the best present ever, which is always yourself. And so if you've experienced a shift, if you've experienced a miracle, and you would like to support us, our ministry here at Satya, you can go to our website, satyalive.org, or you can go to Venmo or PayPal, Satya Center, and give us a gift. We appreciate it. Your donations give wings to our mission and vision, which is to inspire lives, heal hearts, and transform lives. It's been my great blessing to be here today. Let's say a prayer of absolute thanksgiving today as we close with a grateful heart, as we uplift everyone around us through remembering our omniscience, our omnipotence, our omnipresence. And as we stand at the center of our own becoming, we share this blessing. We share it live, we broadcast it live, and in so doing, we are healing ourselves. We're vibrating at a higher frequency and therefore bringing up everyone around us. And for this, we are blessed. Everyone is blessed by this prayer. Receive it. Be it. You are the best present ever. And for this, we're all blessed. We're all loved. Peace and blessings. See you tomorrow on Growing Edge Live, and next week here on Sunday for Satya Live. Peace and blessings to you.